Ladies and gentlemen, we live in some crazy times. We have people that will argue with people like myself. Hey, I get these trolling comments all the time. Now I just respond with the $1 million waterfront real estate because there was a reason why I made that video. I made that video to show people hard work will pay off eventually. I made that video to pretty much show people you have a great partner and you work as a team, and by tangible assets, your dreams will come true. I'm Larry of the...
Need you to wire the down payment for your $5.6 million building. How much they need, bro? How much they need to close? We doing 20%, right?
No Regret Show. And there's a reason why I started that dividend portfolio. Link will be in pinned top comment to that membership. Because I wanted to show people waterfront real estate worth in the millions, a dividend portfolio that was started with $40-something thousand and now we're already over 60,000. I wanted to show people recently how when you put large amounts of money down on toys and cars, you know, if you get into an accident or if you want to trade it in, they will give you money back, meaning they'll pay your loan off and you'll get money back. You won't have to roll over dead equity. We live in a crazy time where people who are broke will argue with people who already made it. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of my subscribers and members, you guys get it already. You see there's a problem. A person who has channels pumping crypto and hot plays that their subscribers are making money, but stupid people don't look close to this and see he's on a resort. Yes, he's on a resort. This guy has a channel telling everybody how they're making quick money, but the only people who live the greatest lives are the people who are selling the lies. Now, if you're on the fence investing in crypto, guess what? The only people who should be investing in crypto, if your bills are paid, if you have zero debt, if you already own tangible assets, if you got index funds and you got dividend funds, if you are on track with your 401k and Roth IRA all maxed out, you know what? In my opinion, it's your money. I didn't help you make it. I can't tell you how to spend it. Do what's best for you. Throw a small portion in there that you're willing to lose if it crashes, that you won't need to cash out in. Because a lot of people, what happens is they lose their jobs and then they start cashing out of index funds and dividend stocks. And then what happens is now you trigger capital gains and you're always behind the 8 ball. You cash the money out to pay your bills, but then the IRS comes and they have a bill for you too. So if you're on the fence investing into Bitcoin, let me show you why I sold out of it. Yes, years ago when it first came out, and I know people will be saying, oh, if you held on to it, it was a small amount. It was like $200, $300 into Ethereum, Bitcoin. I even gambled a little bit in Shiba Inu. I was having fun with it because that's what it is. It's a gamble. Let me break it down to you. When cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, first came out, it was invented by a person who has never given an interview. We really don't know who his name is, but he's from Japan. I think his name is Satoshi Nakamoto, whatever the hell his name is. He's in Japan. Why would I invest in anybody? Why would I hold long-term or take serious something that was invented by somebody else in another country? Why would I do that? That's like someone from Russia inventing something that I'm going to purchase that's going to be good for the United States, okay? If it's not on the stock exchange, I'm not doing it. Now, here's another thing. I don't know who the person is. I don't know. Now, I first believed in it. Oh, it's going to be, it's going to help the fiat currency just in case it collapsed. But then I start using my thinking cap, as my mom used to say. God rest her soul. She would say, Larry, use your thinking cap on this one. Close your eyes and really think about this. How is something going to protect me against something that's going to collapse if I need the thing that's going to collapse to purchase it? Meaning, the only way you can buy any form of crypto is to link a bank account with fiat currency. So the thing that's going to protect me against the banks, I need the banks to purchase it? Yeah. Now, here's where all your crypto trolls will get off subject because they hate staying on subject. They hate staying off. They hate it. I sent them the video. Now, when someone trolls me, I send them the video of the waterfront real estate. This moron said, you could have bought two of them. I could have bought two of them. Do you have one of them? And I could have bought two of them. Can I live in two waterfront places simultaneously at the same time? That is the reason why you are poor. Because your thinking cap is still in the box. You haven't unpacked it yet and put it on and hooked it up. Another thing, I started to really look at crypto and I was like, wait a minute. How is this going to protect me against the fiat currency collapsing? Or how is this a currency if all people do is hold on to it and hope it goes up in value? This will never, ever, ever be used as a currency. Now, the only way to truly protect you against a bank currency or a government currency or a fiat monetary currency is to invent your own currency and distribute it amongst the people and make a promise to each other that you're going to accept it. Meaning, I rip a leaf off this plant and I say, this is now currency. I go to the grocery store, and if I go there with this leaf and they go, what the hell is that? That's a leaf. That's not currency. But if I go to the grocery store and they go, we'll take your leaf for some eggs. Guess what? It is now a trusted currency that we're exchanging, and we're doing something called bartering. We're bartering. That's what we used to do back in the day. I would give you wheat. You would give me milk. I give you milk. You give me eggs. I give you a gold bar. You give me, some resources. That is how a currency is used. Then people start storing it, hoping that it goes up in the currency that is going to collapse. So let me get this straight. When somebody says Bitcoin is worth $93,000, it's worth what? Say that again. Say that again for the people in the back. It's worth how much money and what? Dollars, yeah.
$100. $100? It's a lot of doll hairs. Come again?
Dollars. So you're holding something to protect you against something that's gonna collapse. Okay. Then I was on board a little bit. Oh, it's gonna protect us against Wall Street and the big banks. And then people got extremely happy when they heard about all these ETFs coming out. Like I said, once Wall Street gets a hold of it, they destroy everything. So now you never trust Wall Street. You say stocks are a Ponzi scheme and stocks are fixed and your banks are fixed against you. Now the banks and Wall Street owns what you once possibly could have had as your own currency. And now you're sitting back looking at your little chart go up and down and up and down and up and down. But ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't touch that stuff. I actually had somebody tell me that they would purchase crypto over real estate because it goes higher in value. I have a question for you. When you purchased that crypto, were you sitting in a cardboard box? Were you sitting on the sidewalk, or were you sitting in an apartment or a house?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'll take real estate any day, because when it rains, your crypto is not going to protect you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, smart people usually become wealthy because we look at life differently. We question everything. Stupid people and gullible sheep will always follow the crowd. Crowds get bigger and bigger, and bubbles get bigger and bigger. And some of us sit back while everybody else is buying things of zero value, really, because you can't use it for anything. We're buying real estate. We're buying index funds. We're buying dividend stocks. We're paying off debt. We're stacking cash. We're traveling. We're living our best lives. We're buying a different sports car every damn year. We're starting YouTube channels with no lies. It's also a crazy time. I don't have a criminal record, okay? I've never been locked up. I ain't got the street cred. We live in a time where ex-convicts will tell you how you can get rich and argue with the people who never went to jail and did it right the whole time. My mom said it. I said this before. People will look at right and say it's wrong and look at wrong and say it's right. A lot of people are confused. And this is the reason why we have a social security problem in this country, because there's more people trying to get rich quick instead of earning a great living and providing. Yes, we do have a problem with wages. Yes, we do have a problem in this country, but I don't sit back and wait for somebody to fix the problem for me. I sit back and I find a solution, because there's nothing anybody in front of me, the billions of people who've lived before me, have been through that I can't figure out. We once thought when the pandemic happened that we would not make it through it. And here we are almost 5 years later, and we're through it. So if you made it this far, think about subscribing on this channel. I want smart people. I want the best of the best. I don't want the lazy get rich quick people. So if you made it this far, think about subscribing, joining the channel. No regrets. Get it.